Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and today's our podcast number 113. Oh my goodness, it is Thursday the 5th of December 2024. So we're only 20 days away from Christmas, which is just under 3 weeks. That is amazing, guys. So thank you for joining me today. You know it's my favorite day of the week because we get to catch up and I get to showcase all your wonderful makes and also let you know what I've been up to during the week. Now, one of the things that I've spent most of my week doing, and I'm sure you have as well, is watching everybody's Vlogmas. All of our yarny friends seem to have put something out there, and it just fills my days and nights with so much joy watching everyone. And I love the variety. Like, for example, KK and Kristen have their, kindness one, and also our friend Judy, which I'll talk about soon. I know that a lot of them are doing yarn swaps, which is so much fun to watch, what they pull out. Others are doing food ones. Other ones are doing, nothing related with food or anything, just having a chat. Some are doing, just spreading joy at Christmas, just doing what they love. And I'm absolutely loving watching all of them. So I wonder if you're doing the same and you just can't catch up with all of them. So as I said, I'm filling my days, my nights, and everything in between with all of them. So, that's what I've spent most of my week doing other than some crochet. And I will be talking about that to you as well. So we are going to start off this week with Tile of the Week Thursday blanket edition because I have finally finished my blanket. All I had to do was sew in the ends. So I have got it sitting here and I'm so happy to report that it's done. Now, I don't have my Tile of the Week Thursday book with me, but I am planning to do a video in the future, probably early 2025, with all the projects that I made from the tiles. So I want to thank Sam from Manfors Makes, our lovely Sam, for, letting us join in that cowl. And most of you would have heard about it. If not, go and watch Sam's playlist. She has every single tile that you will see here and more in a playlist, because every week we had the pleasure of making one. Now, I referred to all those, Vlogmas, friends vlogging for Christmas, because that's what helped me get through sewing in all the ends. So one night, when I actually finished it over the last couple of nights, I came to the last one and I couldn't believe that I had done it because I was enjoying what I was watching and hearing. But I just want to show you so you can share in my joy that I'm done, guys. You had seen it's huge, this blanket, right? But look, there's not one end. Well, I hope I haven't missed any. One end. They're all done. I am so proud of myself. I actually did it because my target was to have it done by Christmas. I dropped something on the floor. I'll pick it up in a moment. But isn't it gorgeous? And I absolutely love this blanket. I love what it stands for, which is community. I love that inside this blanket, in here, I've also got a tile from Josephine, and here it is here, our lovely yarny friend Josephine, and I've got Mike's from Manfors Makes, and there's Sam's one as well, and all of mine. So I am so happy that I had you guys as my cheerleaders, because I wouldn't have done it without you, and that I have finally finished it because it is a project of love and community. So this is going to be mine forever. I will not be parting with this one, and I do plan to display it because it is a nice talking piece as well. So there you go, guys. I can actually tick that one off, done and dusted. Yay! I still have a few more tiles to put into projects, so I will be bringing those to you. Now I need to pick something up off the floor, excuse me. Now, I did mention Josephine, and she also joined in the whole entire time. She also did the catch-up tiles because I jumped on at tile number 25. Josephine did around the same time too, and she's been making projects with her tiles, including a blanket, which is almost finished, she tells me. But she's also made this gorgeous canvas tote bag. So here it is here, the tiles that she used on the front and the back. Aren't they beautiful? And here they are here. Absolutely gorgeous. So thank you so much, Josephine, for once again, great timing that you sent this to me this week, because we get to showcase our makes together, which sort of turned into our very own little segment for a very long time. So that's that one, guys. Now, time to showcase all your wonderful makes, and boy do we have a few to get through. I am so very excited about that. So I've got a little area to pop everything onto when I've showed you. So let's start off with Josephine. Now Josephine sent in these gorgeous fidget hedgehogs. Now her ones, she used a YouTube tutorial by Treasured Hometown. I did go and have a look because this is definitely on my crochet to-do list. Since I saw our friend Jenny over at In My Spare Time Crochet, she made these a couple of weeks ago, and a variety of little animals, and I just fell in love with them. But aren't they gorgeous? I love that Josephine has a tray for all her beads, and look at their little faces, absolutely gorgeous. So they are definitely on my crochet to-do list sooner than later. When I say sooner than later, possibly or more than likely early in the new year. So thank you so much, Josephine, for sending them into us and for, concreting my inspiration that I need to get them done. Now, our friend Sandy, she has been very busy. The first thing I'll show you are her hot pads. Now, the first one is this one here, and this one here is a Sarah Satch pattern here on YouTube. It's the triple thick hot pad. I myself had made some of these, and I know how amazing they are. So Sandy used Paris Drops 100% cotton yarn in the color number 9, which is the blue one here, and this color here, I've actually got some of that yarn too, Sandy. This is the Four Seasons Flinders Prince yarn in like the purpley green colors. It's just called Prince from memory, but I can't remember the exact name of it. Now this one here, so let me flip it over. So this one here, I know it's upside down now, but that's okay. This one is a super easy pot holder tutorial, but by Just Do Something Homestead. And Sandy used Mirafil Bella cotton, which is 100% Prima cotton, and the color is Aegean blue. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the way that it pulled together. And Sandy is also getting ready for Christmas, and she made this gorgeous wreath. Wait till you see it, guys. Here it is here. Isn't it beautiful? Now this is a Christmas wreath, and the YouTube tutorial is handmade by Diana, and it's called the Easy Crochet Christmas Wreath. Now the ring inside, Sandy tells us, is the plastic bit from an embroidery ring, and the yarn that she used is Spot Saver 10-ply yarn in the color red, and the green is called Mallard. Let me just show you that. Let me show you from the top down to the bottom. See the little bird there. And Sandy tells us she trimmed it in small pine cones, some ribbon, and a small turtle dove. So there's the ribbon. I can see a bell, the pine cones, and the little turtle dove. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure that will be decorating your home beautifully for Christmas. So thank you so much for sending that in to us, Sandy, so we can all ooh and ah over it. Now, our friend Alley Cat, she has been very busy, and I have printed this pattern off, and I apologize that I didn't bring it up, but it is a beautiful pattern. It is an 8-point star. I remember from memory because Alley Cat was very kind, and she shared the pattern with me. Look at the colors, absolutely love them. It looks like a star and a flower at the same time. It's absolutely beautiful. So thank you so much, Alley Cat, for sending that in to us. And our friend Shirley has been busy with her Camp Boggy Creek blanket drive that she has made so many blankets for this year. Down in the comments, please, Shirley, update us how many you've got made already by the end of the year, and I'm sure you'll continue to do it before, continue making for the deadline time. So these are the Christmas edition for her Camp Boggy Creek blankets, and here it is here. Now, this is the second Christmas blanket, Shirley tells us. She did use a 4-pack of Hirschner's yarn, and the pattern is by Krista at the Secret Yarnery, and it's called the Speedy Granny Stitch, which is a double crochet spike stitch. And let me just show it to you here. Isn't it beautiful? That yarn is gorgeous. Very, very Christmassy. So thank you so much for sharing those with us, Shirley. We always love to see what you're up to. And now our friend Pearl, oh my goodness, she sent us a real treasure. So I have a little blurb here that I want to read to you. But this photo here, guys, and I had to hide that beautiful little face here because I could see part of the face. Now, this is what we're looking at. This gorgeous blanket in the background with the butterflies. Now, over the Thanksgiving weekend, Pearl tells us, they were going through some old photos and they came across this photo of an Afghan Pearl made over 40 years ago. This was made for her goddaughter, and now her goddaughter's daughter is using it. So it definitely is a true family treasure. Absolutely love it. And Pearl said that, she said, oh, those ends. So can you imagine how many ends? Now, it almost looks like a corner to corner or hexagon or pentagon blocks. Was it hexagons that I counted when I zoomed in? So please let us know in the comments, Pearl, if you remember if this was pieced all together with little blocks, which it seems to be. And then Pearl said that the butterflies... Oh, no, I said that the butterflies to me and the background look like the little hexagons joined together. So, Pearl, thank you so much for sharing this treasure with us. And I just love that your goddaughter's daughter is using it now. That is a dream come true for me. So I hope one day I can say the same. Now, please let us know. Was this a join as you go? Was it blocks stitched together, or was it, I don't know, one big piece? I wouldn't know how you would do that. But to say that there were a lot of ends, I'm assuming they were connected, little bits connected together. So thank you for sending that in, Pearl. Now, Liza has made a very cute little adorable amigurumi for us, and here she is here. Now, I wish you could actually see that she's got beads in her outfit. You might be able to, but I think it is a bit difficult. So this is the Sugar Plum Barely by Heather C. Gibbs, and it is a pattern from the Crochet Now magazine. The yarn that Liza used was Peter Pan by Wendy, a Liz Cotton Smart yarn, a 3.5mm clover hook, and as we said, some beads for her outfit. I love her little crown and her wand, or everything about her. Her little tutu, absolutely gorgeous. So thank you, Liza, so much for sending her in to us. Now, our friend Kim has been getting ready and in the Christmas spirit as well, and she has made something that is on my crochet to-do list. I even signed up for the cowl and I've been watching the videos, but I'm yet to make it. And what am I talking about? This gorgeous gingerbread house blanket. It's a Sadar crochet along, and the yarn that Kim used is Hayfield Bonus DK yarn. Absolutely gorgeous. And Kim also knitted a pair of socks because she's very clever. She is by Stitchall. So here they are here, and these were made using 4-ply Bon Fiddle, Merino and nylon yarn and Stella yarn. I don't know if that means it's all in one or two different yarns. Sorry, Kim. Please let us know in the comments. But they are gorgeous, and I'm sure they will keep you very, very warm over the winter months. Now, our friend Marie, she saw my unboxing of all those amazing goodies from our friend Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, and in there I had the granny square yarn. And she has made 3 blankets using this yarn, and one of them is this one. The first one is the same color that I have, which is amazing, because I did say that I wanted to try to make the granny squares. Otherwise, I knew that I could make something like a blanket with it, and you will see how beautiful this crochets up. Now, Marie also did give us an idea of the different stitches she's used, but she did say that basically she just pulls them out from all the different stitches she's learned over the years from different creators on YouTube, and she puts them together. So thank you so much, Marie, for sending these in. I just love the way that this yarn works up. So this first one here, as I said, it's the same yarn that I've got. Oh, I can actually say that. I love that. So all 3 blankets that I'm going to show you are headed for or destined for Boggy Creek, which is amazing, for Camp Boggy Creek. Now, and they're all made with the granny square yarn. So this one, the first row was half double crochet. This is all US terminology. The second row is double crochet, and then you just repeat the 2 rows over and over again, Marie tells us, and then you end with a half double crochet row. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love those colors. Now the next one, I tried to look for the colors on the website, but I didn't really manage to do it. But that's okay. I'm sure a lot of you have this and you'd be familiar. Now this one here, look at the colors. Oh my goodness. so beautiful. Now this one, the first row was half double crochet, the second row is a double crochet cross stitch. I absolutely love that stitch. And then 2 double crochet at the start and the end of every row. You know, the 2 soldiers that I always talk about? I absolutely love that. And then you just need an even stitch count to start with, so you can get your double crochet, double cross crochets right. And then you repeat it with a half double crochet row ending. I love that as well. And then lucky last, look at these colors. Oh my goodness, absolutely gorgeous. Now these are 3 rows of half double crochet and 1 row of double crochet cross stitch, and you just repeat it over and over again, and then you end with your 3 rows of half double crochet. So if you're stuck, you see how you can see the cross stitches there? Absolutely love it. So if you're stuck like I am sometimes for an idea for putting a blanket together, and you just, you know, want something quick to whip up, you know, take note of those 3 different stitches, because, and also Shirley's, you know, the spike granny, because they're really nice to make up blankets, because we can see they work wonderfully, right? Because sometimes I always go to the same thing, like a C to C or a granny square or a stitch, which is very quick and simple, but they turn out beautiful, and they're also a nice combination of stitches. So thank you everyone so much for sending in your beautiful, beautiful makes. We've all oohed and ahed over them. I'm sure we've all added something to our crochet to-do list. That hedgehog is definitely on mine, and everything else is spectacular as well. And we also got to see a beautiful heirloom piece today. How lucky were we? So let's get on to what I've been up to during the week. Now, let's start off with our friend Sally over at Nanny Moon's Crochet. She's got the Crochet Donut Buddies Cal happening, which is the hashtag Crochet Donut Cal 2024. And she has been pulling out donuts from this book every week. She has a big bag. I love that bag, big bag full of big balls, and she picks one out, and then we try to make it. Now, I don't make each and every one, you know, ideally that would be wonderful, but it all depends on time. But if you want to see them all, go and visit Sally, because she's made one each and every week. And this week, so this Monday that just passed, she drew out the ladybird. Isn't she so adorable? Now, I had to make her. It does say that she's only a one donut difficulty, and let me tell you, she wasn't hard to make, but there was a lot of little tiny fiddly pieces. So let me get her out show you. Now the black yarn, as you can, isn't she cute? Who doesn't love a lady beetle, right? Now I did do the black base. I've got some of the glue still stuck to her because I did glue everything on. You didn't need to put any eyes on her, and these little dots were tiny. Now, I surface crocheted these bits here rather than making a chain, and let me tell you, trying to get that straight was very, very difficult, but from afar she looks quite cute, right? You wouldn't really sit there and scrutinize that line, but here she is here. More glue everywhere. She did take a few hours to make, but she was worth it in the end. Now all they are is 6 single crochet in a magic ring. So imagine how tiny that is, because I do use a 4mm hook for the bulk of the donut and a 3mm hook for all the little bits and pieces. And I always use my Marvel Spot Saver yarn, so I use these two this time, and this is an acrylic yarn 100%, and it's 10 ply. And it's a lovely, lovely yarn to work with. Usually I use a 6mm hook with it, but for the little donuts I've been using a 4mm hook. Now when I was using the black, I tried to crochet very early in the morning in my car before work because there was a lot of sunlight, at lunchtime as well, and then to finish it off at night I did use a night light. And sometimes another little tip that maybe some of you already know it, but if you don't, if you put something white underneath like your work, like on your lap, you can see through it and you can see the black yarn where the stitches are better. So that's a little tip if you didn't know it. It is actually a very good one. So you might have a cushion or a pillow, or even, you know, your bed sheet if you're crocheting in bed like I do many times. So keep that in mind. So I'm very happy that I was actually able to finish one, because I haven't done one for a couple of weeks. So I will be sending that to you, Sally. So thank you for hosting such a fun cowl for all of us. And then the next little thing that I joined in this week is our friend Judy at Which Piece, Judy at Which Piece Craft. He was stuck in there. She's putting on a kindness advent cowl, and she's calling it, where is it? I've written it down. Kindness Advent Challenge. Now, what Judy has done is she has an advent calendar with little boxes in it, and her sons have put in there color for a yarn, which is all the Marvel yarn, which I happen to have boxes and boxes of, and it's an 8-ply 100% acrylic yarn. That's the same yarn that I use to make my blanket. I use it for a lot of things, so I have so much of it in all the different colors, and I do use a 5mm hook with it. So what Judy does every day, her sons surprise her and all of us with a color in there, and then a lolly or a sweet for her, or a candy, whatever term you use to describe something delicious. And they put in like a little kindness verse, or, you know, something to trigger our minds to think about a kindness act, basically. And then what we do, oh, and also if you're making a blanket like I am, they tell you how many rows of that color to put in. So these are the 4 days that we've done so far. And I love that Judy tells us the color number for the actual Marvel 8-ply yarn. Now, I do have some very old stock, so I don't have the exact numbers, but I'm trying my very best to marry it up to the same ones that Judy has. And today, the color that she picked out was a green, so I'll try to find one that's quite similar, so I've got to put that in. So I've been making a granny square, and I do turn it each and every time. I'm loving how it looks already, and I love that I don't have to think about putting the colors together. As I said, I do flip it every single row, so it doesn't really matter which way you look at it. Now, if this doesn't grow as big as I'd like it to grow by the end of the, you know, the cowl, this advent cowl, I will just start from the beginning again and add the rows, because I am going to make it as a donation blanket. But I think it's going to turn out very, very pretty, and I'm going to absolutely love the randomness of it. Now imagine there's going to be like a light grassy green, light green going in now, because I did watch the video today, but I just haven't had time to put it in, and I think we're putting in 4 rows today from memory. Anyway, if you want to join in, there is plenty of time to do it. Now, Judy also recommends or suggests if you want to use the color to make a little amigurumi, little types of like little keychains, or little, you know, things that you can give out away, or, you know, as stocking fillers. She also suggests things like, for example, the red, she's, you know, little red hearts and things like that, because not everyone is doing a blanket. So there is that component of it as well. But the main thing is, once again, it's that community feel, which I absolutely love. So thank you, Judy, for inviting us all to join in. I really do appreciate it. And I cannot wait to see how big it grows if I have to do another round of each color. I've got a feeling that I might not have to. So it might be a nice size baby blanket, but we'll see how we go. So that's something else that I've been working on this week, and that has been a lot of fun. Now, my friend Irene at work, she's one of the most beautiful people on this planet. She always thinks of others, and I'm very lucky because I am one of those people. And there have been a lot of pop-up shops of late in the big supermarkets of crocheted items. So they've been popping up for Christmas, and I think the last time I saw them was around Easter, and there are so many beautiful crocheted items out there. Things like, you know, the flowers that we make, and the little Christmas tree that I've made, handbags, and, you know, tote bags and cushions, and what else, everything. And there is so much of that micro crochet, you know, the earrings and the bracelets. It's just amazing. So she couldn't help herself, she said, and she thought of me when she was shopping on the weekend, and she got me these 2 beautiful, beautiful pieces that I have to share with you. So there's this little tiny pot with this potted sunflower. Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it. And also this beautiful coaster. It's so, so pretty, right, guys? So I absolutely love them both. So I thought I'd share them with you because it's only been of recent, maybe like a year, that I've actually seen proper handmade crochet pieces in the stores, which is wonderful. So the prices aren't like super high, but they're not super low. So I think that the crocheters, there's a sister and another sister that do it where I've seen the store at our local shops, and they pop up in other shopping centres around as well. I think they're making decent money from it, as in, like, I mean that they're getting paid fairly, not like, you know, you see in the main stores, you know, the big department stores, and you think, how can they possibly make this for $10, for example? So I thought I'd show you that I am seeing it popping up and that they do beautiful work. So I really want to thank my friend Irene for thinking of me. I absolutely love them. Now, I also have here a magazine that I bought in the shops, so at the news agency. If you get your hands on this, it's a beautiful book. Absolutely love it. And what caught my eye, because it is a Christmas make one, so, you know, at this time of the year I couldn't resist. It's called Let's Crochet for the Holidays. And see this little guy here, I thought he looks very familiar. And they do have the pattern for him in here. It's her, Dee Dee. That's a girl's name, right? Dee Dee the reindeer. But what impressed me is that it's an actual pattern from this book here that I hear so many people talk about. This one here. So that's Sweet Crochet Animals. And I thought, wow, I get to try this book, you know, try before you buy, basically. So, you know, if you're somewhere where you can buy this book, it's got a magazine, it's got beautiful patterns in there. I won't go through them all, but they are very sweet. And the bonus is that you get to try this little reindeer out. So I know that it won't be happening for this Christmas, but that's something to keep in mind. And I'm lucky enough to now have it in my library. And the other thing that I wanted to show you, because a lot of us really enjoy making the knotted loveys. I've only ever made one, and it was from a magazine. Anyway, I had subscribed to Yarnspirations because they told us that these beautiful loveys were going to be available to us, and I just wanted you to know, in case you don't, that they were released today. So you can actually download this pattern from the Yarnspirations website. So basically they're these little knotted loveys. Let me show you there. I think I showed you that too quickly. And they are made with blanket yarn, which I absolutely love. I'm pretty sure it says Bernat Softy Chunky. So a chunky yarn. And that's absolutely fine. Either way, I'm going to make them out of blanket yarn because the other one that I made is as well. And they are so sweet. And I love that they've got like their little jumper on and things like that. So I thought I would let you know that that's something that's available to you for free as well, in case, you know, you were interested. So that's pretty much it, guys, in relation to what I've been doing, you know, to show you. But I just want to do a little recap of the week. So if you haven't already seen it, our CAL, or Supercalifragilistic November roundup video is now out there for you to catch up with if you haven't already done so. I put out the Hobie Advent Cal for 2024 Project 1. So that was revealed. Now I'm waiting for this Sunday. Usually it's not Sunday for me, it's like the Monday. No, I think it was a Sunday. Yeah, it comes out Sunday, but not at midnight, like through the day. So maybe 12 hours into the day. So I can't wait for Project 2, and I will be endeavoring to bring that to you before the next project comes out as well. And if you haven't seen it, I have a very happy mail from Rose, our friend Rose, at Rose Likes Crochet. So please go and see that as well. Now, just very quickly, a little bit about life. Now, my friend Marina had a little baby girl last night. She is gorgeous. We've seen a photo, God bless, already. I can't wait to go and visit her and gift her blanket, her lovey, and the little dress that I made her. So I did have contact with her today, and I will be doing that as soon as possible. And oh yeah, very importantly, because I'm doing the countdown, so I'm involving you in this countdown every podcast, 11 more school days to summer school holidays for us here. And most importantly, my mum is going in next Tuesday for her cataract surgery. So please send out your, your good vibes, manifest, successful surgery and recovery for her. Send out any prayers, and all your prayers. I would really appreciate it, because with your support and your love, I know she will be absolutely fine. I will be staying with her next Tuesday night because surgery is Tuesday, and then Wednesday we have to go back to the hospital. They take off the dressing and then give her whole routine with all her drops and that. I know so many of you either have your parents or yourself that has had the cataract surgery done, and you've all told me positive things about it, which is amazing. So we cannot wait. The wait is nearly over, guys. It's amazing. In actual fact, this Monday I took her in for her pre-admissions appointment. We're there for about 3 hours. They're so thorough and so wonderful. Absolutely love that we live in such a wonderful country. So that's it, guys. That is it, a roundup of the whole week. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you've kept yourself busy. I know a lot of you are, in a very, very cold climates at the moment, so I hope you're keeping warm. On the other hand, we're melting. The humidity is so high. The aircon is on 24/7. I've got a bit of a froggy throat, and I'm lucky that I haven't coughed throughout. I've got a cup of tea there ready waiting in case I have a coughing fit because of the in and out of the aircon. But it's all good. I guess it is summer after all. So until I see you all very, very soon, take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.